Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
I would like to... We're going to try to take back the town.
Yes, of course. You'll need to locate a unicorn, a few leprechauns, and perhaps a fairy or two.
So you're saying it's impossible?
You catch on quickly. The might of the entire elven army was swept away in a few minutes. The red scribes and... Be realistic. Your allies are disintegrating.
And then what? Wait for the war to be lost? Put off dying another month or two until the Deadwalker army finds us? No way. I'm not gonna leave the others.
This incomprehensible affection for lost causes is going to be the death of you one day. But you could learn...
Aren't you cold?
Is that your polite way of suggesting I'm indecently dressed?
I was simply
Oh, how touching. But after having spent nights on end, trapped in a cave...
What happened at Caroldas? Have you ever seen that before?
Wait until your enemies have gathered and then take them by surprise using magic. The attack on this city bears... To cast a spell capable of freezing a river, he would have to be here in person. He could be your key to the World Heart. Find him.
Thanks. Relmar.
Yes?
Only...
How can I help you, mercenary?
Are you from Carol?
Yes, I was born there. I spent most of my life there. We knock things down so seldom that the city is built in layers. But I've unfortunately never visited the underground level. I suppose that's why you asked the question.
Do you know?
I knew him well. A long time. He and I were milk brothers. We grew up together in my father's... But life goes on. And by the time we were adult, Relmar defied my father's authority. And open...
He had a good reason for it.
A good reason? What reason? Dragging us into a war with the Ice Lords without preparation?
His cause was just. He refused to watch the other peoples of Vertiel suffer and fall.
We could talk about how just his cause is for days. Maybe we wouldn't be here today. He wanted to act fast. He was always impulsive. But that behavior, and his best friend at the same time. He betrayed.
Why did the...
That decision cost us dearly. It isn't easy to watch the other people, but our king felt that we needed to gain time. We had information about the dead long before the war officially began. They were already crushing all of their...
And you said nothing? You could have warned...
We told them. We told them to avoid the fight, to flee and regroup. They didn't listen. So we preferred to stay neutral and not provoke the Ice Lords. They must have known they couldn't defeat us without... So they saved the greatest prize for the last. We thought that our best trained troops could hold them. We underestimated them, and neglected to take into account the fact that
I'll be going now.
I have nothing to say.
The Deadwalker's sentinels are no longer a problem.
It's a start, but the main door is still out of reach. But now we're free to approach the city and look for another way in.
Until the guard changes, or until they realize they haven't heard from them for a while and stronger patrols come down on us like a ton of bricks.
The die is cast. We have to go fast and be ready to fight to get our... If there is a way in, you can bet the Deadwalkers have secured it. Those abomin...
Not necessarily. They're pretty careless when they don't have a general behind them telling them what to do. Victory will have softened them up a bit. As long as nobody raises the alarm, we should be able to count on that.
Let's hope so. And while we're on this subject, there's something else you...
Ask away.
The Deadwalkers still control the main road. One of the towers you took is near one of their barricades. When the undead notice they've lost contact with their sentinels, that tower will be the first on their list of places to visit. The soldiers I posted there will do their duty to the end. But if we could eliminate the barricade to gain as much time as possible, it would be a lot better for us.
Save your spit. The barricade's no longer a problem. It was in my way, too.
Really? Excellent. Now we can keep watch everywhere on this...
Did your men find a way into the city?
If they had, I'd be fighting in the main... I'm still certain there's a way in. It's probably right in front of our eyes.
What makes you so sure?
Caryll Thas is an ancient city that was built upon several layers.
A passageway beneath a city, huh? Almost sounds too good to be true. I'll be going now.
I wish I could go out on a...
What is it, Vulcan?
I wanted to... Do you know Caryll?
I came here a long time ago, at the beginning of the war. We hoped at the time that the elves would help, and there they were, all safe and sound in their city, totally disinterested in taking any risk for any other. When I learned that there was a battle brewing, and that the land...
What do you think of...
The same as I always thought. That all of this fuss has made absolutely no difference.
You don't think we have any chance of winning?
How can you ask yourself that question? Standing in front of this devastation. Either you're blind or stupid. Good.
The Blades who were in the city. Do you...
I hope so. Really? Generally, the Ice Lords don't kill those...
Let's... I have to go. Hey...
Not before I've...
Have you had time to...
Yes, but they didn't say much. I don't think they trust us, or the Red Screw. They were just as stupid as we were. They thought they were going to join up with a great army to be safe.
Do you think they'll stay?
I don't think they're in any mood to fight. Once they've...
What do you think happened?
That we are no more than fucking insects. We have no...
For now, we know nothing.
Tell you what. If you save our asses, I'll buy a...
I'm going.
How can I help you, mercenary?
I'll be good. I've seen everything. The Deadwalkers kicking each other's asses.
I beg your pardon?
What? This one talks. What the hell are you, a lich? A zombie scribe?
We've only known one another a few seconds, and already you insult me. Charming, I must say.
If you aren't one of them, then what are you?
I am an immortal, superior spirit. And you?
So you're an Ice Lord. I thought you'd be taller or something.
I have absolutely no involvement with that bunch of cheapskate conjurers, and I would never humiliate myself by working for them, since that's what you seem to be suggesting.
Yeah? Rotting flesh, sticking out bones? You sure as hell look like a damn Deadwalker to me.
Tut tut. Did no one ever tell you not to judge a book by its cover? It's true that you're young, but use your wits. Would I be fighting my own troops if what you suggest were the truth?
All I can be sure of is that you're not really alive, and that makes you my enemy. And what's more, you're in my way.
This rotting body will not survive more punishment. In all my 6,000 years, I have never witnessed such power. You seem to be as unique a being as I am.
There's a demon inside me. A creature of flame that claims to come from the world.
How fascinating. Even if the term demon seems to lack precision. Nonetheless, I must confess that in spite of, at last, something interesting, I was almost dying of boredom. I suspect that No, don't speak. I'm coming with you.
I can't have you tagging along with me right now. I have something to do in the city. Wait for me back at the camp. We'll talk about
Yes, I've seen where your camp is. Actually, it's quite surprising the Deadwalkers haven't noticed it yet. However, I suspect my unannounced...
Yeah, I guess with your face, they might not welcome you with open arms. Just tell them I sent you, and try to behave.
Very well. Do you know your way into the city? There's a hidden entrance not far from here. I'll show you where it is on your map.
Thanks. city is an open grave.
What have they done to my city? A curse upon them all!
We'll be lucky if we find any survivors.